It's doing. It's
Okay.
okay.
So we're
Go
going to start
ahead.
again.
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead.
Good. Okay. So part two. This fixture is how I machine the connecting rods. And again, a connecting rod has to be very accurately done. Center to center distances, offsets, and that's done in this fixture here in the lathe on a faceplate. And the way the fixture is designed, I indicate the center on that pin, and then I put this on, bore the big end, just flip it around, and bore the small end.
So this is a counterweight.
That's all that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where do you get these castings?
Place in Mystic, Connecticut, called Mystic River Foundry. They do a great job for me. For a lot of stuff.
And this is the lathe you do it on.
Yeah, a little 9-inch South Bend, which is very. I like it because it's got a very precise spindle. And actually, the way I have it set up is I can actually not only bore these, but I can face them, and I have an undercutting tool that I can actually face the backside in one setup. Yeah. Yes. So this whole box is all tools that I use.
I presume you look over mine.
Yeah. This is an undercutting tool. So this actually can go in. It can go right down inside and face enough. And I actually use that when I do the pistons. I actually go in and I actually can face that inside, and then I go over on the other side and I can face the other side. And
So this goes in your lathe center.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, and the cross slide. So it,
Yeah.
So that's how I can get all these relationships accurate in one setup without, And this is a Indian crankshaft that I fixed. A lot of times these keyways are just peeled right open.
Yes.
And this one is I've re-welded it and remachined it, recut a keyway, and it's saved.
What do you do to re-weld it here? Or
No, I used to do it at another place where I had access to a welder, and I do not have that access right now.
So
Do you know why most of those are shot?
I think,
Because guys who race do nothing about motors.
right, okay.
And they like to keep that flywheel so they can get it off really quickly
Real
to
loose,
adjust the
yeah,
points.
yeah.
Hey, no joke.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sad.
Yeah, I know.
Because the Mercuries are all like that too. The
Yeah.
20Hs and all the racing
All
KG
beat up.
7Hs.
Right.
Same deal.
Yeah.
Loose flywheels, loose crankshafts. Just totally.
Mess, huh?
Oh.
Okay. Now, lower
Okay,
row.
all right.
Lower row.
I think you did that, Evan,
Talk
right
about
there.
the 29
Yep.
Evan Speedy Twin Model U. Lockwood Ace, 1928. Very nice running engine. Became very popular in Class A racing. It was the engine to have. And they were getting speeds on very lightweight boats of around 25 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour.
And that's fast in that era.
Yeah, for a 7-horse engine.
Sure.
Very, very fast, actually. Next one is my 1930 Indian. It's a good runner. Next one is a 31 Indian here for repair, not owned by me. Next one, 1918 or 1919 Coban. And it's my only
That's the one.
rowboat motor, let's say, from the rowboat motor era that I now own. It's
You ran that on the Songo River?
no, but I could. I could do that. Maybe next year I'll. Because it's a nice running engine actually. It's very easy starting and very smooth running. It's quite heavy. It was one of the first 2-cylinder rowboat motors.
So what's the date of that?
18 or 19, somewhere.
1918,
Yeah.
1919.
So it's pretty much post-war.
Yeah. Kale, Model 79, probably what, 1934, 33, 34. A recent acquisition. So I don't know too much about it. I haven't run it yet or anything.
Where'd you find that?
At the Rocky Hill AOCM.
Okay.
Okay, the last one in the lower row, 1928 Johnson Big Twin, E40, it's called. 13 point something horsepower. And that's a really nice runner. That's a really, really great. I really like it a lot. It's easy starting and
Don't you feel that the Johnsons were easy starting for the most part?
they had it figured out. They were much easier starting than any other. They just had something figured out. I don't know what it is, but they had something figured out. Upper row, first one, 1923 Alto light twin called 3-horse. This is my first ever restoration.
Oh.
I fixed that one up in 1972 or 73.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awful big for 3 horsepower.
It is.
By today's standards.
I know.
Amazing.
But they're really nice running engines, and yeah,
Exhaust hub propeller.
right.
They never called Mercury on that. I never understood why they didn't.
Well, I think they did.
Carl Kiekewer made a huge deal of that exhaust hub. He was the first one to do it, he said, and he wasn't. This one was.
Well, then the Evernote. Did you see the Evernote ads from like the next year? Where
No.
They showed they showed these, and they said we were.
Oh, they did?
We were, oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. They called Mercury on it.
Okay.
But the problem was that they didn't have, they didn't offer it at that time. So they may have been the first one, but why aren't they using it?
Yeah, right.
True. True.
So they couldn't say too much, really, right?
Right.
1924 Johnson, the next one, Model B. It's another good runner. It's another favorite of mine. Nothing too rare, too special.
2 horsepower?
Yeah. The Model B was supposed to be their first version of a saltwater motor. And it's kind of odd because nobody really knows what they did. That same year they offered a BN, which had a bronze lower unit, but the B still had an aluminum lower unit, supposedly some kind of corrosion-resistant steel prop shaft.
Oh.
And weird enough, the throttle lever on the carburetor is bronze instead of aluminum.
That's like marketing.
I guess I can't
I
see
can
that.
I can just pop it right down.
No, it's okay. Let's go on to the next one. Maybe we
Alright.
get it in a second
Next
here.
one,
I'll get out of your way here.
next one, 1929 Johnson model J25 Seahorse single,
Not the dog.
horse and a half. Nice little engine.
Yeah.
Stella was on, I put her in, she wanted to get in the past.
And the next one is the same thing. I think they're both 1929s.
You can let him out, bud. He'll come right in. He'll follow
He'll come
you
in.
right
He's
in.
fine in here.
You show up?
Yeah.
Just let him out?
Yeah, Bill said it's okay. Yeah, just let him out. Just have him follow you if you
Dog
can.
friendly. There's a dog friendly place here.
understand that, I just didn't want him running away.
No, he won't. He sticks around. So this
Yeah.
one and this one are the same
Yeah.
engine. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And actually, they're only like 20 serial numbers apart or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Next one, Kale made Motor Go. 1928, 2 3/4 horse.
would that be a Sears Roebuck motor go?
Sears Roebuck.
Okay.
This one actually is one of the favorites of mine. It's a really nice running engine, and it was found up in Maine.
Really?
Yeah,
Whereabouts?
way up,
Way up.
North Maine woods.
Okay.
More up there.
That's pretty much the same
It's the
engine.
same thing, but this is the Kale version.
Okay.
2 3/4 horse, called, nicknamed the Pennant. It has the
Has a shiftable prop.
Yeah, it's
Forward neutral reverse.
Kale early on really decided that they wanted to do that, and so it's a variable speed propeller reverse.
Okay, rubber?
Yeah, rubber hoses. Because just the lower
Hey,
unit,
Frosty.
just the lower unit pivots. See, the power head stays still.
Oh, that's why the rubber.
Yeah, they need that flexibility.
Okay.
Another Lockwood Ace, 1928. Nothing special other than it's just a great
It's in
running
nice
engine.
condition too.
Yeah, just really nice original
Yeah,
condition.
yeah.
I don't usually restore engines unless they're really bad. You know, when they're really corroded, and that's when I'll really do a lot. But when an engine comes like this, I like them. I like them the way
The
they
person
are.
who owned it took very good care of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. And yeah, it's the same with my Indian. I'll never restore that. That really shows, you know, really in nice shape. Next engine up top is nothing too special. Johnson, 1929, 3 horsepower, called a A45.
Is this got a compression
It
release?
has a compression release, which is amazing for an engine that tiny.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go along here. I don't know if he'll show up or not.
What does the compression release mean?
It kills the compression on one cylinder.
Oh,
Supposedly increase the intensity of the spark on
Right.
the other one.
Yeah, and that right because
Plus made it easy to turn over.
It kind of unloads the spark plug.
and that is true with the modern type engines with compression?
If they have a compression release, it helps the spark plug certainly. And this engine actually, you know, all the Johnsons in that S45 is the same thing. The compression release not only relieves the compression, but it also shuts off. There's a rotary valve in the bypass port, and it shuts off even the fuel charge going to that cylinder. So it's
Huh, interesting.
What's this last one here, Bill?
that's another project, ongoing project. A Kale. Again,
Shiftable.
pennant, 5-speed. It's
Okay, same as the other
Same
one.
as the other one.
All right.
Variable pitch propeller, and
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I think that's all outboards.
All right.
That's it. I think that's.
And I'll
all.
do a quick shot of your car here.
Oh, okay. 1925 Nash. The model's called Special 6. It's got an overhead valve, 6-cylinder engine.
Okay.
And, it's another project car. It's certainly worthy for the road. I've driven it and used it, and but it needs interior work. It needs a top. It still needs a lot of stuff.
Well, it looks beautiful, Bill. I'll say that. Well, thank you very much.
All right.
Great.